So by now, most of you have probably heard of the new AI feature that was recently released by Google called the AI mode. Over 100 million people are actively using it right now as we speak, and there's a particular way that certain people are starting to use it when it comes to putting them in a position of being able to earn an extra source of income, and that's exactly what I want to talk about in today's video. I want to show you exactly how this new AI tool works for those of you that maybe haven't come across it yet. I want to break down, the different side hustles that people are already using it with so that you can figure out if it's a side hustle that you want to do yourself. Now, I do need to say that this video isn't financial or business advice. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to watch a video like this and be able to make a source of income straight away. It's all about education. It's all about informing yourself on what's happening in the world so that you can make informed decisions. But now that we've got that disclaimer out of the way, let me just quickly introduce you to the AI mode again for those of you that haven't come across it. So as we can see on the homepage, Google's given us information about it. We can see right here that AI mode is their most powerful AI search engine. And it's a great way for you to get answers to your questions. And most importantly, the thing that I want to point out here is they're also going to provide you with web links. Now, we already know that Google is the #1 most visited website in the entire world. But most importantly, it's the most visited search engine as well, which means that they get billions of people going onto it, typing in specific questions and also various different questions when it comes to products that people are thinking about buying. And the fact that there's a new AI tool that's going to recommend various different products just opens up the opportunities when it comes to being able to sell products that we don't even need to ship out ourselves. This AI mode is basically an update to the regular Google search engine that we're all used to. I'm sure by now all of you know exactly how it works. If I go onto Google just now and type in a random search term off the top of my head, I'm just going to say what are the best cat toys. And from here, as we can see, there's all of these different results. And it's now going to be down to me to decide on which website I want to click into. And by no means am I saying that the Google search engine is outdated and it doesn't work and you shouldn't think about using it to start a side hustle. All I'm saying is that you just need to understand how the AI mode works so that you can kind of tap into the potential of it, because again, 100 million people are using it right now. So if I just go back over to the Google search engine, the way that you're going to be able to find the AI mode is by clicking into this button over here. And bear in mind, at the moment, it's only available to people that are based in the US and India, but they're slowly rolling it out to people in the UK, Canada, and various other places. So once I click into it like any normal person would, it's now going to take me over to this page. And basically what Google is doing is that they're trying to compete with ChatGPT when it comes to people being able to use an AI tool, go onto it, type in a question and be able to get an answer back. But the main difference to this one is that the AI mode is going to give you an answer back, and it's also going to give you a website to go into as well. So let's assume that I wanted to put energy into building up a pet store where I was going to be selling pet products. And I wanted to know what type of products people were searching for on Google right now for me to get an idea of what's selling well. That's one of the questions that I'm going to be able to ask it. So I'm just going to type in this question. I'm going to say, what are the top 10 searches in Google Trends for items that people are considering to buy for their cats? If I just type it in like that and then click on enter, as we can see over here, it's now come back with all of these different ideas for all of these different winning products. Products like automatic litter boxes, cat food, cat litter, so on and so forth. But the one that I'm going to double check is this one, AirTag collars. So what I can do is just copy it like that, go over to Google Trends and verify the data. So I'm just going to type it in there just like this and click on explore. Okay, great. So straight away, I'm sure that you guys can see that ever since 2004 up until 2021, no one was searching for this item because of course it didn't exist yet, but more and more people have been going on to Google to search for this item, which means that there's a lot of interest around it. So now that I've got this information, I'm going to see if there's someone that's been able to get their store ranked in the Google AI mode. So what I'm going to do is just open up a brand new chat and I'm going to enter this question. I'm going to say, can you show me a website that is providing information on AirTag collars for cats? Bear in mind that this is a question that any normal person may want to type in. And this is where the video gets really interesting, because if I just click on enter, as you can see over here, it's giving me information on how AirTags works and the different benefits. But on the right hand side over here, they've also given me all of these different websites. And if I just click into this one, the interesting thing is it's taken me over to this Shopify store that anyone can build within maybe 5 to 10 minutes, where it's a blog article and they're giving information about AirTags. And right here at the top of the article, they've got this link where if I click into it, it's now going to take me over to this product page. So just think about it, guys. Imagine being able to build a site like this, load it with a product that people are searching for, doing certain optimizations on your site so that you can possibly get ranked on Google search as well as the Google AI mode. And the main thing that you need to do is be consistent when it comes to publishing highly informative blog articles. And for those of you that are thinking, but Sam, there's no way that this store is dropshipping this product. There's no way that Google is going to put a dropshipping store on the Google AI mode. Well, you couldn't be more wrong, because if I go on to AutoDS, AutoDS is one of the #1 softwares within the dropshipping space. And if I just type in the keyword of the product that we're looking for, which is AirTag collar, instantly we're going to be able to see the exact same one. So there's this one over here. If I just click into it, we're going to double check if they've got the exact same color that is being sold by this site. So I'm just going to click on blue. Yeah, so right there, guys, as you can see, the product cost is $1.81. However, on this site, they're currently selling it for around $20. So I'm not saying that they're definitely drop shipping it, because it all depends on how they're running their business. But the main thing that I'm trying to get across to you is that there's a big opportunity right now when it comes to tapping into the power of AI. #1, when it comes to building your store, as you guys already know, there's a AI Shopify dropshipping store builder that's completely free to use. And I used it when it came to building this pet store. And what's even more interesting is that I've got the AirTag collar available for sale on the site. If I just click into products, let's take a look at the different items that's been added to this site. Yep, right here, as you guys can see, I've got the AirTag collar available for sale. I'm just going to open up the actual product page. Yep, right here, as you guys can see, this is the product that's been added to this AI built Shopify store. And of course, this was done with the help of AutoDS, because the way that the AI store builder works is that it's directly connected to AutoDS, which means that when you build your store, all of the products are going to come directly from them. But if you ever wanted to add a brand new product, you're going to be able to simply do that by ensuring that your store has been connected, as you can see on the left hand side right here, and then clicking on import draft. But just circling back to the key concept within this video, which is being able to generate organic traffic using platforms like the AI mode and other search engines. The way that this store was able to get their product ranked right here is from a simple blog article. Most people believe that publishing blog articles doesn't work, it's dead, and there's no point doing it, when that isn't true. Blogs are a great way for you to get SEO, which is search engine optimization. It helps the algorithms understand what your website is about so they can show it to the right people. And the good thing about using platforms like Shopify is that there's ways that you can integrate various different AI tools so that blog articles are going to get automatically published onto your site without you having to do anything. The only thing that you need to do is set up the initial foundation of it. But once you've done that, it's probably going to take about 10-15 minutes for you to do. Blog articles are going to be published every single day with the right keywords, the right images, as well as the links directly to your products. And yes, just because this site is currently getting traffic from the Google AI mode, it doesn't mean that you should solely rely on trying to get ranked in all of these different AI tools. You just want to be aware of, what you can do with your site to get as much traffic as possible. The ultimate goal is to have multiple different traffic sources, going towards your site. Of course, you want to focus on just one initially. Make sure that you've set it up. And once you do, you can now move on to another one. And that's why I'm a big believer in, making sure that if you're a beginner, to try and simplify things, when you're first getting started, e.g. getting the AI store builder to get your site up and running, then making sure that you've definitely connected it to AutoDS, because yes, you're going to be able to list products using AutoDS with around 3 clicks, but you're also going to be able to automatically fulfill any orders that come in. And then lastly, make sure that you've also automated, one of the most simplistic traffic sources, which is publishing SEO rich articles. The way that you can do that is with this tool over here. There's a certain sequence that you can set up. It's going to take, again, maybe 15-20 minutes, depending on how tech savvy you are. But this is going to help you publish blog articles that have a great chance of being ranked in all of these different search results, as well as in all of these different AI tools, including the Google AI mode. I've got another video coming out real soon where I'm going to be able to break it down in more detail, but basically the way that this works is that you just need to update a Google spreadsheet with the titles, keywords, the links to the product, as well as the product name. From there, you just need to use ChatGPT, OpenAI, as well as connect it to your Shopify store. And then as long as you've set up everything correctly, you're now going to be able to automate it so that every single day at the exact same time, it's going to publish a brand new article. I truly believe that this is what sites like this are doing right now. That's allowing them to get all of this traffic, all of this organic exposure. And I want you guys to be able to do the exact same thing. So don't forget that if you did want to build a Shopify store loaded with winning products, I'm going to leave a link so that you can do it for completely free in my description, and a link to AutoDS where you're going to be able to sign up for a 30-day trial. But other than that, if you've enjoyed this video, maybe you've learned something new about the Google AI mode, just press the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification as well, and comment. Let me know if you've got any questions about anything that we've discussed today. I'll be more than happy to respond to your comment. I'm trying to respond back to as many comments. So just leave anything down below and I'll try to get back to you ASAP. And if you also wanted to watch a recent YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I break down, another way that people are actively using the Google AI mode right now as we speak, I would say that this is a way that not that many people are thinking about, but in my opinion, it's completely mind-blowing. You're going to be able to check that out by clicking the link right there. Watch that straight after this because I've already got a lot of good feedback from it and I'm sure that it's going to help you guys out too. But other than that, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.